This phone survived a full year of daily abuse. But what happened during our final torture test completely changed my opinion. 1 year ago, the Honor X9c launched as a mid-range smartphone promising solid performance, massive battery life, and everyday reliability. On paper, it looked like a safe choice, but after 12 months of real-world use, drops, spills, heat, cold, and battery stress, specs no longer matter. This is not a normal review. This is a 1-year reality check. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly whether the X9c is still worth buying or if you should stay away. So, let's get started. When people buy a mid-range phone, they don't expect perfection. They expect reliability. Something that works every day without drama. The Honor X9c was designed for that exact audience. But time always reveals the truth. So let's start with what actually matters after a year. In daily use, the X9c still feels surprisingly stable. Basic tasks like social media, messaging, browsing, and video streaming run smoothly. Are there slowdowns? Yes, but they're minor. Occasional frame drops while scrolling heavy apps like Instagram do happen. Magic OS optimization plays a big role here. Even with the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, the phone doesn't feel outdated. Multitasking is acceptable. With 8 to 12 gigabytes of RAM, it comfortably keeps 4 to 5 apps active. Switching between Chrome, WhatsApp, Spotify, and the camera is still smooth. For everyday users, performance remains reliable. For power users, it's clearly not a speed monster. Let's be very clear. The Honor X9c is not a gaming phone. Games like Genshin Impact are playable only on low to medium settings. During intense scenes, frame drops are noticeable. However, casual games and titles like PUBG Mobile, the unbalanced settings still run well. Thermal management is decent, and the phone doesn't overheat aggressively. If gaming is occasional, you'll be fine. If gaming is your priority, look elsewhere. And for battery and software, this is where the Honor X9c truly surprises. The original 6600 mAh battery was rated for up to 2 days of use. After 1 full year and more than 365 charging cycles, the phone still lasts a full day comfortably. Screen-on time averages around 6 to 7 hours. That's impressive battery health for a device in this price range. Charging performance has barely degraded. The 66-watt charger still takes the phone from 10% to 80% in about 50 minutes. That's only slightly slower than when it was brand new. Battery anxiety is simply not a thing with this phone. Over the past year, the Honor X9c received one major OS update. Magic OS 9 based on Android 15 arrived in April 2025. The update brought small UI improvements and better privacy controls. Is long-term software support its strongest point? No. But quarterly security patches are still rolling out. And for most users, the software experience remains clean and stable. Pre-installed apps were present at launch. But the good news is they didn't increase over time. No aggressive ads, no annoying notifications. And now I will talk about the most important point in the video, which is the ultimate survivability test. After a year of normal use, it was time to push the Honor X9c to extremes. We designed a 5-stage torture protocol to gauge its durability, water resistance, and battery resilience. Stage 1, the drop marathon. Unboxed, box-fresh X9c units usually pass a single drop test. We opted for repeated drops, 10 drops, each from waist height 1.1 meters and head height 1.8 meters onto 3 types of surfaces: concrete, ceramic tile, and hardwood floor. Waist height drops on hardwood, almost no visible scuffs. The screen protector and case played their part. Head height drops on concrete. 3 units developed spiderweb cracks around the corners, but touch response and display remained functional. After one final fall directly on a corner, 1 unit required screen replacement. Verdict: the X9c's aluminum frame and polycarbonate back held up admirably under repeated low-height impacts, but corners are still vulnerable without a case. Stage 2, water immersion. Though the X9c is officially IP65 eminent for dust tightness and water resistance with low-pressure water jets, we tested its resistance to accidental spills and brief dunks. Each unit was submerged in fresh water up to the top of the camera bump for 30 seconds, then dried and powered on. The results: initial power on. All devices powered on immediately with no short circuits or speaker distortion. Speakers remained clear after drying, though 1 unit's microphone picked up slight interference easily fixed by a compressed air blast. Unexpectedly resilient. A testament to Honor's internal sealing, but Don't try swimming selfies for longer than a minute. Stage 3, Dust Chamber Challenge. Procedure. We exposed the phones to a dust chamber filled with fine silica for 10 minutes, then operated all ports, charging headphone jack and eject tray. The SIM tray ejected with some resistance until we cleaned the slot. The USB-C port remained functional without needing compressed air. Speaker and mic clarity, only minimal dust infiltration, quickly remedied with a quick brush. The verdict. Good, but regular maintenance with compressed air cleaning is recommended if you live in dusty environments. Stage 4, Extreme Temperature Cycling. Phones were cycled between a 0-degree iced environment and 45-degree in-car dashboard summer heat for 3 hours. The results for cold exposure. Touchscreen responsiveness dipped briefly until the device warmed up. The battery reported a 15% temporary drop in capacity but recovered once back at room temperature. For heat exposure, performance throttled slightly during benchmark runs to prevent thermal damage, but returned to normal after cooldown. The verdict. Typical smartphone performance in extreme climates. Carry a portable charger or shade your device in direct sunlight. And finally, Stage 5, the Battery Drain Marathon. Run a continuous loop of 4K video playback at maximum brightness and volume until the battery dies, measuring time to shutdown. The results: fresh unit baseline, approximately 13 hours. After 1 year, 11 hours and 30 minutes. A 90-minute degradation over a year of charging cycles is impressive for a 6600 mAh cell. After a full year of daily usage, occasional rough handling, and our rigorous ultimate survivability test, the Honor X9c proves to be a trustworthy middleweight champion. It doesn't boast tank-level durability, but its blend of solid performance, surprisingly robust build, and enduring battery life make it an ideal pick for budget-conscious users who need a reliable smartphone that can weather the daily grind. So in the end, should you buy the Honor X9c in 2026? Buy it. If you want excellent battery life, you need a reliable everyday phone, you care about durability more than raw power, avoid it. If you want high-end gaming performance, you expect long flagship-level software support, you want premium camera features. The Honor X9c is not exciting. It's not flashy, but it is dependable, and sometimes that matters more than anything else. Would you trust this phone after 1 year of abuse, or would you choose something newer? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.